How's it going, guys? Gramsy here. If you happen to be in the market for a few accessories to spice up your setup, you've clicked on the right video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys 3 things you could pick up right now on Amazon that'll really breathe some new life into your setup. But first, stop paying full price for video games when you simply don't have to. Visit G2A.com for deeply discounted prices on AAA titles. If you've been holding out for a specific game, use the link in the description to save some cash. Alright, so kicking things off first is the Bluetooth RGB LED bulb by Magic Light. Go ahead and install it by QR code. Bad English aside, it's actually a really great accessory to use for your desk. Just go ahead and plug the bulb in directly to a lamp that's sitting on your table, or you can plug it into your ceiling fan or whatever you want to do with it. It's a really great thing to have in your room. Also, if you combine that with some RGB LED lights, like a light strip to put underneath your desk, you're really going to enjoy that. So you can go ahead and download the app here. Go ahead and select the bulb that you want to use. You can go ahead and scroll through their 16 million colors, and by 16 million, the way that they get that is RGB. There's 255 points of each color, so there's 255 reds, 255 greens, 255 blues. You multiply that all together, or 255 cubed, you're gonna get 16 million. Why would you care about that? I have no idea, but I felt like I should tell you guys. Anyway, they have a lot of different features here. You can go through a 7-color crossfade, red gradual fade, green fades. They got a whole plethora of color options for you here. Now, I personally love the blue gradual fade. Sometimes I have a blue to pink fade. Also, they have a lot of scenic features where you can use dusk mode and a coral mode. You could add your own. You can add a picture too. You can take a picture of certain things that has a certain hue, and you can use that to change the light of the bulbs. It's really interesting. You don't have to pay full price for a Philips Hue bulb. You don't have to spend that money. You can get the same, well, not exactly the same features, but if you're looking to get into the RGB scene and have some RGBs in your room, this is a great way to start. It's a great and affordable option, and I feel like I should let you guys know about it. Now, these are 2 custom profiles that I have set for myself, which is the cotton candy that I was speaking about earlier, as well as a red room feature that I use late at night when I don't want the blue light hitting my eyes and messing up my circadian rhythm when I'm trying to go to sleep. Next up, we have the under the desk headphone mount by Elevation Labs. Now, this little piece of magic is so great for hiding away your headsets. You usually have 2 headsets sitting on my desk, maybe 3 at a time, because I have one that I use for gaming, and then I also have one that I use for mixing and monitoring my music when I'm mixing down some music for myself. This thing comes with 3M tape, or 3M adhesive. Now, this adhesive is no joke. Once you actually get around to taking the red piece of paper off of it, see, I was struggling here. I was having a really hard time getting this thing off. I'm not even kidding. But once you wisen up, like I did later on, and realize that the easiest way to do that is to grab a knife and just, apply some pressure underneath it right here, as I'm doing in the video, peeling it back. You'll realize that this is the same 3M adhesive that they use on the GoPro mounts. So this thing is really serious. This is seriously strong. Once it's on there, it's really not going anywhere. You go ahead and just apply it right there, apply a little bit of pressure. I'm not really using any pressure at all, and this thing is good to go. If you see here, I'm gonna yank on it in a couple seconds here. I have the RGB lights here underneath the desk as well, but I'm gonna give it a yank here, and you're gonna see that this thing is not going anywhere. It's just, it's solid, man. Giving it a wiggle here, you can see it's flexing, but it's not going anywhere. It's not coming off of that desk. You give it I'm really pulling at it in this frame here. I'm really trying to yank this thing off the table, and I'm actually shaking the table with it. And it's very solid. It's great for, unfortunately, you can only hang up 2 headsets, but most people will only have maybe 1 or 2 headsets at a time. So it should be perfect for most people's needs. And don't look at my cable management. It is just a travesty. I'm going through some things. Next up, we have the RGB LED strip lights. I'm going to post another link. Got this off of Amazon. It's going to be in the description. This is really great for controlling the RGB theme that you've got going on in your room. It comes with a remote that you could use and beam to this receiver up in the middle of my desk. You could see it here, I think. Yep, it's there. So you can go ahead and use that. This is the full pan of my completed setup. The last thing that I need to do for myself is hang up my Signum rack from Ikea to get the cable management underway. But I'm really impressed with this build. It took me a very long time to get everything done, but actually came out just the way that I liked it. You can see the RGB lights. They're very bright. I actually haven't spoken about that. They're very bright in the room, very illuminating, and it's something that I really enjoy. I really enjoy the theme that I have. Sometimes I don't even turn on the lights in my room. I just have the RGBs going, and that's perfect for my needs. Those are the KRK Rokit 5 speakers there. Corsair STRAFE with a Logitech G403. The monitor is just a piece of crap. I'm gonna upgrade that soon to 144 Hz monitor because I do play Counter-Strike. There's a few other things on my desk. If you have any questions about anything that's on my desk, go ahead and ask me, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can, if possible. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.